everybody who is watching this fantastic video. I would like to welcome you into this a general introductions video for the Form 4 or for the Class 12. So it is for the Form 4 or for the Class 12. Right? So whether you are watching, you're a parent or you are a guardian or you're a student or you're just a hobbyist of mathematics, you're in the right place. My name is Olenjolai&Nekinyi. My name is Olenjolai&Nekinyi. So I'm from the United Republic of Tanzania, beautiful, fantastic country in eastern of the African continent. I would like to welcome you onto our official Tanzania online ordinary secondary schools in square bracket Olenjolai. So this is online schools, is not a physical school, so it means that we are doing everything digitally, right? So that the point that we want to make sure that you have to watch in your mind. It's not a physical school. Don't go maybe and try to ask people where this school is. It's online, it's through the internet, that's all. So before we take you into the sessions, I would like just to give you a brief introductions of what you are doing in this online school. So the main thing, the first thing which I want you to be aware on is concerned about the visions. We are here for the purpose. We are living in this world of today for the purpose. We are not living just like a visitor or just like we are surveying, no, but we are living here for the purpose. So what the main visions of this online Tanzania online secondary educations or secondary school? The good questions. So just in brief, we would like to say that the main visions of this online school is to equip and even to prepare a community of ordinary level students in United Republic of Tanzania and even African continents and worldwide, who can take the classroom instructions during the year studies or even after graduating the year ordinary studies and solve the real life problems in the year community where they come from. Because we are living our community, we go to school to get knowledge, and that knowledge, or to get education, that education has to turn into knowledge, and that knowledge has to turn into a solution of the particular problems in our community. So that's the main focus or the main visions of this program. Well, this material might be used elsewhere in the world. That's what we want to let you know. They might be used, this material might be used in any African continents, in any African country, in any North American country or South American country, or maybe even, in any European country, in any Asian country, and even in any Australian countries. So this material might be used for them. But for the program or for the online school to be focused, I will be using the syllabus of United Republic of Tanzania. That's the syllabus that I'll be using for when I'll be teaching in every subject. So that's in order to be focused and limited, in order to make sure that I can equip the certain group of students. Again, these programs is generational, right? It means that it's from one generation to another generation. That's another thing that we want to let you know. But another questions which you can have in your mind, whether you're parents who are watching these programs, or a guardian, or a student, or a brother, or a sister, regardless of who are you who are watching this program, always that we have these questions in our mind. Okay, we know the visions of the program. What problems are we trying to solve? What problems are we solving? That's the good questions. We are solving a common problem in ordinary secondary educations, and these common problems I experience myself, my classmates also have experienced, and even other students who have been teaching myself that have experienced the same problem. And even currently there are many students, thousands of the students who are experiencing the same problem. And even after our present generations, there are also thousands of the students who will be experiencing, or millions of the students who are experiencing the same problem. What problems are we solving? The main problems that we are solving is the main problems is this. It happens that many students or many youth in Tanzania or even Africa or elsewhere in the world, They have passions, or even they have visions to there are visions that need the scientific and mathematics knowledge. But what happens actually when they are in ordinary secondary education, they experience many challenges, or you experience many challenges on understanding the mathematics, the subjects of mathematics, or subjects in both mathematics and even scientific science. So when you say that scientific subjects, we mean that physics, chemistry, and mathematics. So there are many causes of this problem. However, that will be dealing with some of the causes. For example, myself, I've been experiencing a problem of having a good sequential order of learning physics. I had a good teacher during my, I had a good teacher in physics Form 1 who have been teaching me since vacation, during the time of vacations. And I lack a good teacher during my Form 2. But in Form 3 also, I lack another good, I lack a good teacher. During my Form 4, I thank God that I have got a good teacher. So you see that when I track myself about the sequence of learning physics, possibly physics might be a problem to myself in case of exam and even grasping the concept, because I didn't have enough teachers during my 4 educational time, or during my 4 educational 4 years of my educational in O-level education. So again, in mathematics, I had a good teacher during Form 1, Form 2, and then in Form 3, yes, Form 1 and Form 2. In Form 3, I have a good teacher, also in Form 4, I had a good teacher. But in case of the chemistry, you'll find that I had a good, I didn't have a good teacher during Form 1 and Form 2, but I had a good teacher during my Form 3 and Form 4. So that's the one of the cause of these challenges. But against another cause, it may be happens that the contents are not good arranged. So whether in books, and you find that, or even teachers when they're teaching during the classes, the class times, they don't have a good sequential order of teaching. That's not enough. But against another problems, it has been caused by the difficultness of the subject itself. You know that it happens that even in Tanzania, we have a protocol, there's these songs, or there's this belief that many people used to believe in their mind that hesabu ni ugonjwa wa taifa, and I would like just it means in English, mathematics the disease of the nation. I disagree with that belief. It's not true. Mathematics, it's not a disease. It's a treatment of all the diseases in any nations, including Tanzania. That's what I can say in advance for you. So that's the main problem. So in this program, how are you going to solve that problem? Because I've presented the problems. Good. I'll be using different teaching aids. I'll be using different teaching techniques. I'll be using different teaching methods to make sure that I teach students in all levels, whether that they are slow learners, I'll try my level best to teach them, and the intermediate learners, I'll be trying to be including them in my trainings program. And even for those faster learners, also I will teach them how to learn fast mathematics and physics. So in this program, we have 3 departments. The first department is called the departments of basic mathematics, where we'll be teaching students basic mathematics for the Form 1, basic mathematics for the Form 2, basic mathematics for the Form 3, basic mathematics for the Form 4. Again, we have another department of chemistry, where we'll be teaching students chemistry for the Form 1, chemistry for the Form 2, chemistry for the Form 3, and chemistry for the Form 4. Again, we have another department of physics, where we are going to teach students about physics Form 1, physics Form 3, physics Form 2, and physics Form 4. So that's what we'll be doing, and we'll be trying our level best to simplify the contents, so every student at every level will be able to understand and apply the contents in exams, and also apply the contents in solving real life. Remember that our main objective in these programs is not to help students to pass the exam. To help students to pass exams is just a subset of this program. What does it mean? It's just a part of this program. But our main objective, we want to see to help students, and to help students how to think differently on taking the classroom instructions in order to solve the real life problems. And I know many people that used to say that it's impossible, but I don't want it to just to tell you in the words that it is possible, but I will be showing you practically it's possible. Because the issue is you understand, and then you see the relationship of how you can apply this knowledge on solving the real life problems, that the issue. So again, another thing which I want to share with you in these general introductions, I want to share with you about the registrations. When you are joining, when you are a good when you are a new student, or you are sending a student to a particular physical schools. So, for example, at secondary schools, there are some issues, we call them registrations or enrollment, that the students has to be registered, has to do the orientations, etc., etc. In this online program, okay, we have just the procedure, some of the steps that you have to follow in order for you to be connected for the lifetime, or registered for the lifetime. So what are the steps? The first step, you have to make sure that you click the buttons on your right hand side, which has been written, this is software button, subscribe. And then once you click, the color, the background is ready, the writing, the text is white like this, they have written. But once you click, you find that it changes from subscribe into subscribing. The background color change into gray, into kind of white, yes, white. And then the text change from gray color into the gray color. And then once you click there, once you subscribe, you find again a bell, say a bell, that will appear on right hand side of this software button. So you have to click second for this. Secondly, this is firstly you have to click this button only once, and then secondly you have to click this bell. And once you click these bells, you find that you get 3 options: personalize all, personalize the, and even yes, and then the third option. So for you, you have to select it all, and then from there you'll be getting all notification for any new video that you are going to upload. That's the reasons why our new subscribing. You have to subscribe in order to get notification once we have uploaded a new video. In this online school, we'll be uploading hundreds of the videos, and at least a day we'll be uploading 1 video. So the official way that you can be informed once you are online is the YouTube community. Once you subscribe to the YouTube community, will give notification that Olenjolai has added a new video right now. So then you can follow along and watch the video, and then see the contents if they are actually taking you from point A to point B. That's the first step. The second step, we ask the students to click these buttons of show more. Once you click this button, show more, you'll see the descriptions of each video. In the description of each video, basically we give you the intro, just the basic, the general introductions of what the video is about, and also we give you links for our official channels. We have also as 5 official YouTube channels, and then there are the links that have been generated by the official YouTube community, so you can see them, and then you can click those links and send you into the contents that has been uploaded in that YouTube channel. Also, in these descriptions, we used to invite students and invite all the viewers worldwide, in case they want to offer the freewheeling offering to God, on the context that they want to offer the freewheeling Thanksgiving offering in order to participate on the running cost of this program. Then we give them the bank account where that you can send your freewheeling Thanksgivings, okay, in order to participate of any amount. It's not mandatory. We offer these contents at this moment just free. And then so it means that in case you feel in your heart, we want to invite you, and then that you can do like the way we are doing. We are doing this program from our heart. This is our national offering. We are offering to God through the Tanzanians and through all the viewers worldwide. So for example, also the second methodology that you can send your Thanksgivings is by using the bank, the mobile transactions. By using this telephone number 0759745331, and the registered name is Olenjolai&Nekinyi, and your Thanksgiving will be received with thanks, with much thanks, and yes, and God will bless you abundantly for what you have offered to Him, by face. And then I want just to promise you that your sensitive will be used efficiently and effectively, or make sure that many videos of Tanzania online secondary schools will be uploaded for the millions, in order to assist the millions of the young students who are pursuing this level, well, for both of them, school candidates and even private candidates who want to take themselves from the primary education level to the secondary education level, who have they didn't succeed on the first race of final exams, maybe of the Form 4, then they want now to repeat the exams. So those repeaters also, these programs may be effectively helpful for them. Again, the third thing, we insist you to share these contents with thousands of your colleagues, your brothers, your young sisters, so that they can enjoy on these teachers who are teaching this level, so they can share, or they can tell their students that something is in the students' hands, so that they can like and even can dislike these contents. And also, just to deliver these contents, you should have an electronic device. Just I want to remind you, you should have either a smartphone or an iPhone. You should have maybe MacBook Pro. You should have maybe Toshiba, Asus, or any PC, any personal computer. You can have an iPad. Also, you can deliver this material on the smart TV. So depends on the electronic device, but you need the electronic device, and then you should have an internet for you to access the servers of YouTube. So that is the third thing. The fourth thing, it means that we want to answer the questions how the students or viewers will be interacting with the teacher or with us who are doing this program. That's the good questions. When I used to teach the analog, the physical programs, it means the physical class, which I did for almost 11 years before recording this program, I used to spend 30% of my sessions to give students an opportunity to ask questions concerning about what I taught them. Similarly, online, I want to do even greater. I want to give them even more times, more than 30%, because of the limitations of the periods by that time. So in this platform, you can ask the questions concerning about the video by using the comment sections. Okay, so you can ask your questions in the comment sections. That's number one. Number two, you can give us a feedback that whether you've understood the content that we are teaching you. Number three, also you can tell us you're enjoying this content from which school, from which regions, from which district, from which country, and from which continent. And then you can also use the comment sections by to rate questions which have been asked by other students. You can use the comment sections also to establish the online group discussions with other students worldwide, but also you can use a comment section to submit your homework. In every session, I'll be leaving, or sessions or lecture, I'll be leaving a homework for you to try yourself, to test it, to try yourself, and you have to make sure to submit before we start a new session. So you can use the comment section to do all of those things, and I believe I am expecting to meet you in the comment sections, right? So against that, in these programs or in this online, Tanzania Online Ordinary Secondary Schools, we'll be teaching you about concepts of basic mathematics, Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, and Form 4, especially that here we are focused for the Form 4. And also we'll be teaching you how to solve problems of mathematics. And then we'll be teaching you how to reason in mathematics, means reasoning in mathematics. And then we'll be teaching you how to take this knowledge of mathematics and solve real world problems. Again, we welcome you to enjoy the beauty of basic mathematics. And then this is our protocol, and kind of just the mindset. Olenjolai think differently. So we think differently in case of lifetime. Okay, it means that we think differently, and we have to make sure that yes, we think differently, and we'll be teaching you also to think differently in order to change the community where you come from. So in case you have any questions concerning about the general introductions, I think that I've given you kind of the information which are relevant for you, and then you can ask in the comment section. Okay, so don't worry, don't hesitate yourself. We want to hear from you. So now we would like to take you on to the next step, where that we want to share with you about the big picture in our mind, right? So stay tuned, and then we're gonna take you on to. Okay, so now let us take you onto the second part of the session 00, the general introductions of basic mathematics for the Form 3 and Form 4, because it is similar. So the second part, we want to share with you the big picture. So say the big picture. So the big picture, okay, the big picture in my mind, okay, about what? About mathematics. So there's a big picture in my mind I want to share to every student in advance about basic mathematics or basic maths. Okay? What a big picture. We have maths, which or mathematics, which is very interesting subject. And then this we call the queen of engineering. We began the marathon of learning mathematics, and this I call the fundamental mathematics, right? Fundamental mathematics. And this we learned it in either of the two levels, if you pursue the two levels. But some of the students like me, we didn't pursue two levels, we just pursued one level. This we learned in nursery, right? In nursery school, right? In nursery school, and also in primary school. So for those who are pursuing nursery, they began to learn mathematics, but for those who pursued the primary, like me, we began to learn the subject of mathematics. So when we passed, so this is basically from standard 1, we learn mathematics from standard 1 to standard 7, right? So after graduating, when we passed it, and then we went for ordinary level. Ordinary level means that all level when we are teaching you right now. So here that, so you say that at this level, you say that this is all level, right? We found two subjects of mathematics. The first one is called the basic mathematics. So basic maths. And this, it has been taught from Form 1 to Form 4. And every student in the Republic of Tanzania has to learn basic mathematics, whether you want to pursue artistic subject, but it's mandatory. Then we have against another group, another subject of mathematics called additional mathematics. Also this one is taught from Form 1 to Form 4, but not in all schools, and it's not a compulsory subject. It is actual that it is an optional subject, right? But especially for the love of mathematics, they use actual that to pursue both the additional, both of them, because this is mandatory compulsory for every student. So in case you want to study additional mathematics, you have to make sure that you study both mathematics. For the lovers of mathematics, they used to do both of them because it will simplify. If you study additional mathematics, to simplify your understanding, to simplify to simplify your life in advanced mathematics during your Form 5 and Form 6, which is class 13 and class 14. So now when you take this, let's say because we are in O level, when you take this branch of basic mathematics where we are right now, it means that in O level we can categorize it into 3 levels, into 4 levels, not 3 levels. So you have basic mathematics, right? Basic mathematics. We have basic mathematics. Basic mathematics for the Form 1. So in this level, we are teaching students to make sure that they have to score A. And also afterward, after you graduate this level, you'll go to another level where that you'll be learning basic mathematics for the Form 2. Right? Basic maths for the Form 2. Right? And then we have again another level. Okay? That is class what? So this we call it basic mathematics. Okay? Form 3. And then after graduating, then you pursue another level, which is a last level for basic mathematics, right? So basic maths, this is Form 4, right? So we want to teach students, first of all, to score A should not a problem for the basic concern Form 2. To score A will be challenging you to score A in basic mathematics Form 3. It's not an option, it's compulsory. To score an A in basic mathematics Form 4 is not also an option. So once a student graduates at this level, and then, as I used to explain, that what will be next when you reach to that level. So you have 3 routes, right? You have 3 routes that you have to choose one of them. Number 1, you can pursue advanced mathematics, okay? And this is for the Form 5 or class 13 to class 12. Class 13 to class 14, so Form 5 to Form 6. So in this advanced mathematics, you should study 8 of these 4 combinations in Tanzania. PCM, physics, mathematics, physics, chemistry, mathematics, and then so you have PGM, physics, geography, mathematics, or you have to pursue EGM, economics, geography, mathematics, or you can study another combination which we call the PMC, physics, mathematics, and computer. Another route, you can also study basic applied mathematics, which in short we call it BAM, right? Which we call it BAM. And then here also is just a 2-year subject, which is compulsory for some of the science, social science, and it means non-advanced mathematicians courses or combinations and the social sciences. So this is totally for the Form 5 to Form 6, and this is especially in case that you are studying PCB, or you are studying CBG, or you want to study HGE, right? So you have this HGE, CBN, so you have the subjects of 40 basic mathematics. But again, it's another route. You can take a route of special applied maths. So special applied mathematics will enjoy it when you be pursuing ordinary diploma, as for example in engineering and scientific courses, right? So that's the route. So the good news, we have a channel, or we have an online school which we call Tanzania Online Advanced Secondary Schools, which we teach students advanced mathematics Form 5, advanced mathematics Form 6, and the basic applied mathematics Form 5, and basic mathematics Form 6, physics Form 5 and physics Form 6, and also chemistry Form 5 and Form 6. So that's another online school. But again, we have an online college which we call the Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania. When we are teaching our ordinary diploma, scientific and engineering mathematics for the first year, second year, and third year. So when you graduate in this level again, so you can go in another route, but I think that this will be enough for you. But you have to also to think you are teaching students to score an A in these 2 levels, and also even here I teach students to score an A in this level, and then this one to score A. Our intentions, or our main objective, or our rejoice is not to see that you are scoring an A. That's just a part of our rejoice, in case that we find you give us a feedback that now you can solve real life problems. So that's the big picture in my mind. So when I'll be teaching you, you have to understand that, okay, maybe now you're in Form 3 or you're in Form 4, so you have to know what will be next in your life of mathematics. So there is again the next level after this level. So I will be telling you as long as you go. When you join into this level or this level, and then so I will tell you what will be the next level, which is undergraduate level, which will be learnings about higher or intermediate mathematics. Afterwards, you will go to the postgraduate studies, where you will be learnings about advanced applied mathematics. So that's all about what you have to expect it for. Again, another part of these general introductions, I want to share with you, or I want to present to you, first of all, reference. So I want to share with you reference and what reference books, right? So reference books and notes, okay? Reference books and notes, just for basic mathematics, for 40 of basic maths, okay? So these reference books and notes will be effectively in every topic that I'll be teaching you. We have two groups of books. The first group is going to textbooks, and the good news that also we are selling these books online. So in case that you need them, then we can order. It means that we can order them and we can ship it, or we can ship those books to you. The first reference book for the basic mathematics from 3 and 4 is a book we call the Basic Mathematics. Say basic mathematics, basic mathematics, basic mathematics, syllabus, right? Syllabus, basic mathematics, syllabus for secondary education. Basic mathematics syllabus for secondary education. Basic mathematics syllabus for secondary education, and this is for the form 1, from form 1 to form 4. By type. So by type means by Tanzania Institute Authority of Education. This is the first reference book. It's a syllabus. It gives you all the directions, means that all the guidance. So it's a very important book, okay, for the whole of this program. So this is the book. It's the United Republic of Tanzania Ministry of Education Vocational Training Basic Mathematics Syllabus for ordinary secondary education. So for ordinary, so I forgot here. So add it for ordinary secondary education from 1 to form 4 by Tanzania Institute of Education. So here is the book. So that the book Basic Mathematics Syllabus for the ordinary secondary education from 1 to form 4, and then this is the side view and this is the back view. So if you open this book, you'll find that it contains the syllabus for the form 3 and the syllabus for the form 4, right? So this is the syllabus for the balance sheet. This is all about form 3. So if you open, you'll find that it contains some of the columns which are giving you important information. So this is the page where you have descriptions of 40 of Form 3. Form 3, class level competence, class level objectives. So then you find that this is what. So you find here, you have the first topic is called the relations, and then you find that the subtopics is called relations, specific objectives, and these are the teaching and learning strategies, teaching and learning resources, right? And this is assessment, this is number of periods. So this is the book, and then if you open again, you'll find in some other pages. We have will be page 137 for the syllabus of Form 3. It begins from the page, this page 97, right? Page 97 for the Form 3. And then the beginnings of the syllabus for the Form 4 is page 137, you see? So 137, that is for the Form 4, class competence. And then the first topic, right, in this syllabus, and then what should you cover in that first topic is called coordinate geometry. So subtopics is questions of the line, specific objective is this one, teaching strategy, teaching and learning resources, assessment and number of periods. So that's the first fundamental reference book that I would like to recommend for you, or for any student, to make sure that you have it and you go through it, because I'm going to use it effectively. So the second reference book is called the Secondary Basic Mathematics. Secondary Basic Mathematics. Secondary Basic Mathematics, and this is book 3, right? Book 3, should have book 3 for the form 3, and also should have this book 3 by TIE, Tanzania Institute of Education. So again, before I present it, I show you the sample of that book. I want to tell you that you can order this syllabus book, whether the original book or the copy, depends on what will be available in our library store. So you can order it online and we can ship it in any regions of United Republic of Tanzania, right? So it's cheap. Just make sure that you go to the descriptions and you see how much does it cost. This is the book that we call it Secondary Basic Mathematics Book 3 by Tanzania Institute of Education. Fantastic book. It's an excellent book. It has many concepts of mathematics. It teaches you a lot of stuff and it takes you from one point to another point with a lot of examples and a lot of exercises that you have to try to go through yourself. So this is the book, the way it is. So it's very interesting. Make sure that you have it. You can order this book online and you can ship it with minimum cost. The third book is called the Secondary. So it's called the Secondary Basic Mathematics. Secondary Basic Mathematics, Book 4. 4 by Tanzania Institute of Education. That's the first reference book. The first reference book is called the Secondary Basic Mathematics Book 4, right? The same author, which is Tanzania Institute of Education. This is the Secondary Basic Mathematics Book 4, revised edition, Tanzania Institute of Education. This is the side view and this is the back view, right? And these are the publishers, Educational Books Publishers Limited. And then this is the book, very interesting book. It contains 8 topics of the Form 4 called the syllabus. It has been prepared according to the syllabus of 2010, which is the new syllabus. So it's containing many examples. It's explaining many concepts of mathematics, and also it contains many exercises for the students to try on solving problems. And also at the end, it contains answers of odd numbers. It means odd numbers of questions, right? So you see, these are the answers. So you have to make sure that you have ordered this book online, right? We can ship it. It contains many graphs. You can ship it with a minimum cost anywhere, and in any regions of United Republic of Tanzania. Okay? So at the second reference book. The first reference book, still textbook. Remember, textbooks explain concepts of mathematics, and also at the end, they contain some questions, right? So they contain some questions which you have to make sure that you try to answer those questions. So the first reference book is called the Mathematics for secondary school. For secondary school, you can have at least 3 or 4 of this reference book for you to enjoy your life. At least 5. Okay, for secondary schools. And then Form 3. And this student's book, the authors, the publishers are Oxford University Press, but the authors, these are Vincent Owondo or Mrisho S. So it is Owondo, this Vincent Owondo, Mrisho Saidi, by Vincent Owondo and Mrisho Said. Bishop Said, and the third also is Juma Ara Mamboli. Juma Ara Mamboli. But the publishers are Oxford, so this book is well known in many schools or in many places of Tanzania as Oxford Mathematics. Then the fifth reference book is called in Mathematics. Mathematics for secondary school. Mathematics for secondary schools. Okay, Form 4. Right, Form 4. So this is written in words. I write the way it is. Also by Dorothy, by Vincent, Wanda, Rachel, and also by June. But publisher is Oxford. So this is the first reference book. I want to show have a sample for the Form 4. You can also order. This is Mathematics for secondary schools, book 4. This is Oxford, right? And then this is the side view, this is the back view. So other books in series, Mathematics for secondary school, Form 1, Form 2, Form 3. So to differentiate, this is the name of the publisher, Oxford University Press, right? And then if you come here, you find that these are the it's Oxford University Press Limited, Mikochen B. So these are the publishers, and these are the names of the authors. Vicente Wondo, Mrisho S. Saidi, Juma Aramamboli. It's one of the good book. It contains also many concepts in mathematics, right? It contains many concepts in mathematics, contains many examples. Okay, so you see, it contains many examples, it contains many graphs, contains many exercises for the students to go through, and also at the end of the book, it contains also 4 figure. Mean that yes, 4 figure. So you can use it, the 4 figure to refer. Unfortunately, this book does not contain solutions at the end, right? But contains test papers at the end of it. So you can have it. It's cheap. You can order it online, and we can ship it to you in any place or in any regions of the Republic of Tanzania. Okay, so in case you have any questions, please don't hesitate yourself to ask in the comment section. Okay, the 6th reference you can also use online, or we call it internet. You can use online books and notes. So you can use online books and notes of basic mathematics, but you have to make sure that you have a syllabus beside you, because many online contents are not prepared based on syllabus of United Republic of Tanzania. Okay, so the 6th reference, the 7th reference, right? Because that the 5th, the 6th, the 7th reference should also have first edition notes of Basic Mathematics, Form 3, and Form 4, prepared by Sir Olenjolai&Nekinyi. who is teaching you. So at least if you have 4 to 5 of those reference book as a textbook will be enough. A second type of reference material that you need, reference material that you need for the questions, it's questions and answers books and materials. So question and answers books and materials. So in this sequence, number 8, you'll need a book called The Complete Secondary Based Mathematics. Complete Secondary Based Mathematics. Here it has been written that revised edition by Msemo. Revise the exercise. Yes, by Msemo PD. Complete Secondary Based Mathematics, revise the exercise and solve the addition. Solve the problems. We solve the problems by Msemo PD. We don't have sample of it, but we have it in our store. You can order it and then we can ship it to you. Again, another reference book or reference material for you is called the past paper. Or let me just share with you, yes, past paper. Past paper of your school, of your region. Okay, so you need to have past paper. See past paper. Because past papers give you some of the questions and see how the questions will be asked. Past papers. So past papers, here we have midterm past paper. It means that March midterm past paper, and also March midterm past paper, September midterm past paper. We have also terminal exam. Means this is June. Okay, from 3 and 4. You might need also to have annual exam. This is December exam. You might also need to have pre-mock exam. Might also have pre-NECT exam. Okay, you might also need to have past papers of mock exam, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so the last reference book and material in question and answers is a book called the Ordinary Level Mathematics Review. Ordinary Level Mathematics Review. mathematics review. Ordinary level mathematics review. Okay? Ordinary level mathematics review. And then it is titled as Problems and Solutions. Problems and Solutions, 2003, 2019. Okay? So a summary notes for the Form 3 and Form 4. So the author of this book is by Damian Hames S. Damian Hames S. Okay? So let me show you the sample. We have a sample of it. So this is the book called the Question and Answers book called Ordinary Level Mathematics Review. So you see volumes of frustrum. This is coordinate geometry. No, this is just a shaded region, so it's linear programming. And then this is Problems and Solution 2003 to 2019. And then this is the back view, and this is the back view. So this is the side view, back view. The goodness of this book, in the first part, is presenting the mathematical summary notes for the Form 3 and Form 4, for all the, not all, for the sum of the topics of Form 3 and Form 4. Because the 7 chapters are for the Form 3, trigonometry. I think that 6 chapters are Form 3 and 1st chapter for the Form 4, right? And then so you find that, so you have short notes. The next part, it contains questions of the past paper. The next question, for example, this one is 2006 basic mathematics. So this is section A. Section A, because this is the question part. So all the 16 questions. And then after presenting, means after presenting the question for all the 16 years, then you find that the solutions of each questions, these solutions are correct almost for 90% or 95%, but the students has to be careful because there are some human or typing errors has been done in preparations of this book. But it's a good book because to prepare you and it is giving you personal test. So this is you can also order this book. You can go to the descriptions of this video and see how much does it cost on purchasing it. Also, how much does it cost on shipping it in the regions where you are in the Republic of Tanzania. So I believe that you have understood clearly concerning about these reference books and material that we have been presenting to you. So now we're going to take you into the next and the last part of this general introductions, when we'll be now giving administrative presenting to you the topics. It means the topics for the Form 3 in basic mathematics are according to the syllabus, new syllabus, and also the topics for the Form 4. It means the first to the last one according to the new syllabus. So that's what we're expecting to present to you next at the end of this lecture. So now let us get inside the syllabus of basic mathematics for ordinary secondary education from 1 to Form 4, and then see what does it contain at the topics of the Form 4, right? So as I said that you have to go to the page This is all about what vectors. So you have to go into the page inside of it. Yes, into this page of 107 when you see the first chapter, which is coordinate geometry, right? So it means that we like now to mention the topics or chapters of basic mathematics for the Form 4. And then that will be the end of session 00, the general introduction of basic mathematics for the Form 4. So the first topic, fundamental topic, is called the coordinate. Say coordinate geometry. Excuse me. Coordinate geometry. That's the first chapter. The second chapter is called the areas in plural and volumes. Areas and volumes. The third chapter is called this three-dimensional, very important topic. Three-dimensional figures. Dimensional figures. So it's called the three-dimensional figures. The fourth chapter is called the probability. The fourth chapter is called the probability. The fifth chapter for probability is called the trigonometry. Trigonometry. You have learned trigonometry in Form 2. That was introductions. Here at least will take you into the next level, trigonometry. Then number 6 will take you into the next step called matrices and transformation. Matrices and what? Matrices and the transformation. That's the 6th chapter. Matrices and transformations. Now this is the 7th chapter. The 6th chapter is the 7th. The 6th chapter is called the vector. Very interesting chapter. It's called the vectors. Then the 8th chapter is called the linear programming. So according to the new syllabus of Form 4, Basic Mathematics Form 4, you have to cover only 8 chapters. So the 8th chapter is called linear programming. Linear programming. So those are the 8 chapters you have to cover during the learning process of the Form 4 as the last year of learning ordinary secondary education. So I'd like to say that this is the end of this session 00, the unit introductions of the Form 3 of the basic mathematics for the Form 3 and Form 4, but especially that for this one is for the Form 4. I thank God who have prepared me to present this idea to you, and I thank God who have given you a chance also to stay connected from the beginnings to the end. And I would like to congratulate you for taking your time, and I would like to ask you to join me the next session, which is session 01, when I'll be taking you from each topic from the beginnings to the end, and I believe that you'll be enjoying. Remember that this online school is for the serious students. You have to make sure that you are serious enough, and it should be well focused because you have vision on this program. So may God bless you, and then keep on praying for me. I'll keep on praying for you. Let us meet inside the basic mathematics for the Form 4, and we'll enjoy and break the concepts as well as we can and simplify and take the complex concepts and simplify them into simpler and simpler. So stay tuned, stay connected. See you in the next lecture, and may God bless you abundantly.